upcoming live shows. We're back at the Q-Mart on August the 27th, fans. Get your tickets now for this great big event. August 27th at the Q-Mart. We are back at the Q-Mart in Quakertown. Tonight on Carnage, Professor, what are we going to see?
We've got a huge main event tonight, Roadblock, with Brickhouse versus General Keisel for the #1 contendership.
Also got Slinger versus Felipe Jr. and a triple threat match between Anton, Vacant, Samual.
And it is a three-way dance. Your referee, Dan Lucha.
And there comes young Anton Mason, fans. Not one of my favorites, certainly not one of yours either. Al's probably fond of him, though.
I kind of like the kid, Professor. You know, he's got something going on there. The young man, he's trying to discover himself, find himself. I want to know from you, Professor, though, what exactly is a SoundCloud sensation?
I think it's someone who couldn't get on Spotify, Al.
Oh. Want to welcome you fans back to Carnage, episode 20, the Big Alboski with my broadcast colleague, Professor Keith.
Hello, fans, and once again, we welcome you to Carnage, as Al said. So happy you invited us into your homes once again tonight.
Triple threat action to start us off, Professor.
Yes, indeed. One fall to a finish, anything goes. And that music can only mean one thing now. Shake ass.
It is Shake Ass. What a wonderful has been on, Professor. Almost keep blowing. The former WWWA Heavyweight Champion topped up Tyler Sims just a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, indeed. Tyler Sims, the original hack guy, taking exception of that. They've been on J-Cat dates every day. Tonight, big opportunity for J-Cat. If he can defeat Anton and Samual Adams, not a team that puts him late in the conversation for another heavyweight title shot.
Samual Adams has been on a meteoric rise for the past few months. So any victory over Samual Adams in any kind of match is big, and Anton Nathan, that'll put the brakes on him quick.
Waiting Samual Adams now.
I'm in beer.
Try not to do music tonight, Professor.
That he is, Samual Adams. You know, one of the most positive guys on the 3WA roster. I had a chance to speak with him earlier tonight, and his love of the game is just infectious now. There you see him, Samual Adams, always having fun, always trying to get the crowd into it.
Mr. Goodluck, Professor, that's what he calls himself.
Mr. Goodluck indeed, and he's had quite a run of good luck lately. Big victory after big victory. It won't tonight be any exception.
When you have a triple threat match, there's unpredictability there, Professor. You know, you never know what's going to happen in a triple threat match. So I'm excited to see these three go at it.
Very true. Temporary alliances are formed. People can get seriously injured. A lot can happen. Again, it's one fall to a finish. You can't afford for your opponent to be in a situation where they can get a pinfall or they can get a submission.
Samual Adams, champ.
Introducing first, weighing at 200 pounds from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. He is the Sound World Sensation, Anton Nathan.
Not a lot of love for Anton Nathan here.
Well,
weighing at 175 pounds. And hailing from the Flat House at West Virginia University, get up for J-Cat!
Professor, when he lacks inside, he definitely brings it in the fight.
Absolutely.
Opponents, weighing in 210 pounds from Isabella, Puerto Rico.
Samual Adams with the height advantage, the reach advantage, I believe, and perhaps the weight advantage.
He also
All the advantages.
He also happens to be the veteran in the ring, Professor.
So even the experience advantage. Mr. Goodluck, they need to change his name to Mr. All the Advantages.
Here we go.
Samuel Adams and J-Cat wanting to get the fans into this early. Anton Nathan, not so interested in that.
This isn't about you! This isn't about you! Everyone's here to hear my music!
I disagree with that rather strongly.
I'd like to hear his music, Professor. Is he an artist, or is he just talking about his playlist? No!
Fans very emphatically telling Anton Nathan no. Nathan with a chop now to Samuel Adams.
I guess they're here to see wrestling.
Nathan now celebrating, turns his back on his opponents.
And then he chopped J-Cat.
I think that's a good way to get his opponents to team up against him here, which seems to be the conversation going on now. Oh! Double shot to Nathan. And Nathan felt that one.
But this ain't fair, Professor. Double team.
Hey, it's triple threat. You know, every man for himself. We said at the beginning, you're going to see some temporary alliances. And boy, was that one temporary. J-Cat, beautiful hurricane run up there. Into the corner is Sam Adams. Here comes J-Cat, big splash, into a bulldog.
Like I said, Professor, this guy is pound for pound one of the best technical wrestlers in 3WA.
Absolutely. Doesn't have the size advantage, doesn't have the height advantage, doesn't usually have the reach advantage, but J-Cat has the heart advantage in almost every match I've seen him in. You cannot count this man out. It's not the size of the dog, it's the fight. Wow, where are you? Samuel Adams.
Took his head off.
Here comes Anton Nathan now. Whips the man over the top rope onto the floor hard. Remember, no pretty blue mats in 3WA. Just hardwood floor.
Absolutely. Unforgiving floor.
Big right hand from Anton Nathan. Stomping a mud hole now.
And this is what Anton Nathan had to do, Professor. Toss out Samuel Adams so he can work on J-Cat.
Well, that is the strategy as you see Samuel Adams coming back into the match now. You don't want to try to fight two men if you don't have to. Another hard shot by Nathan. Samuel Adams drops to the floor once again. As I was saying, you don't want to fight two men in this match. You want to get somebody out, you want to get somebody incapacitated so you can focus on the other man and try to pin or submit him.
Absolutely, Professor.
Big chop from Nathan again. Jaw-jacking with the fans in the corner. You know how I feel about that, Al. Never a good idea.
Never a good idea. You're right, Professor. You know, that's a mistake that young guys make, and he is a young guy. Let's make no mistake about it.
What a forearm to Samuel Adams there. Oh, J-Cat with the roll-up. Count of one only, says the referee. Down goes J-Cat, hard shoulder block, I believe.
Anton Nathan seems to be in control.
Yes, he does. Good cover, 2 count only.
My mustache is not fake!
His mustache is not fake, Al.
Well, I know. I've tried to rip it off. He's exactly right. That's the truth.
What? Why? Never mind. I'm not going to finish that question.
Thought I got a glimpse there, Professor, of referee D.L. Roberts, special guest referee for this evening.
Yes, indeed. Nathan now setting up J-Cat on the top rope. What's he thinking about here? He's thinking superplex. Oh, Samuel Adams into the back, though. Another forearm shot to the back. Wait a minute. Adams thinking powerbomb. Adams holding him. Big powerbomb by Adams. J-Cat still in the corner now, repositions. 3 double drop kick. And J-Cat now trying to fire up the crowd. Here comes Nathan. J-Cat takes him down with a modified sling blade, spinning back elbow. Spinning heel kick, very nicely done. Cover, 1, 2. Samuel Adams in to break it up to 2.5. What a matchup we have going on here, Al. Ooh, big shot. And give him another one. Samuel Adams now, super kick. J-Cat is in the corner and in trouble. Cannonball by Samuel Adams. Adams is on fire and this crowd is with him. Setting the man again, thinking pedigree. Oh, great reversal by J-Cat's cover. Anton Nathan drops the elbow and breaks it up. Wow, what a sequence there.
Yeah, Samuel Adams was in complete control. Oh, what a spear!
Indeed. Good cover, one. Samuel Adams in shoulder first.
As I was saying, he was in complete control, Professor. And then J-Cat reversed it into a...
Oh, wait a minute. Pedigree again. Yes, he got it. Is it enough? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Iron. Just like that, Samuel Adams gets the job done. Mr. Roadblock gets the Duke once again.
Big win by Samuel Adams, Professor.
Huge win. What a matchup. Credit to all three of these competitors. Samuel Adams continuing his winning ways. If I was a champion in 3WA, I think I would consider myself on notice right now.
Well fought match though, Professor, by J-Cat and Anton Nathan both. They had some moments in that matchup. There was a time there where I thought J-Cat was going to pull off that bridge suplex he pulled off.
Absolutely, this matchup could have gone anyone's way.
Wait a minute.
What is he doing out here?
That's the original headline, Professor.
He has no business out here, and there is top shelf Tyler Finn, the former heavyweight champion. What is this?
This don't look good at all.
This does not look good. Gonna have to buy the microphone, oh God.
They're telling you how they feel.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
J-Cat, I have a little bone to pick with you, my friend. You know, last month, this man entered that ring against you, defending his title. He was already injured. But as the match went on, you further aggravated his injury, and now it required surgery.
That's not J-Cat's
It
fault.
required surgery, which means you'll be on the shelf for about 6 to 8 months.
Dan seemed to be happy with that.
Shut up!
That's disrespectful,
And
Professor. The man's out of
about it,
wrestling
he
for
had
6
to
months.
relinquish the 3WA World Heavyweight Championship. That title meant everything to
And the
him.
hat.
As his manager, that title meant everything to the original
At least
hat
he's telling the
guy.
truth for once.
It meant everything to the original family. That's right, and it meant I'm not going to give them that.
Top Shelf said it meant everything to the fans
Now,
too. Well,
you and I had to have a
Mom's
little
hat.
meeting. We had to discuss this little dilemma, but I'm not going to discuss it in front of all these Quaker peasants.
We're peasants, Professor.
Speak for yourself.
You and I are going to have a discussion in the back over this. I'll meet you back there in about 5 minutes, so you better be there, because I have something very, 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 very important to discuss with you.
I'd bring back up.
I don't know, Professor. That sounds fishy to me. J-Cat might want to use caution. You think?
I think he might want backup. I smell an ambush. Knowing how the original family operates.
Well, maybe the hat guy's impressed with him, Professor. Maybe the hat guy wants to offer him, an offer he can't refuse, so to speak.
Yeah, one of those infamous hat guy checks.
Or those hat guy cards.
Yeah. I've heard about those checks. They bounce higher than a Paul Heyman check.
Wow, good thing Paul Lee don't watch the show.
You never know.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, J-Cat. Well, you got decisions to make, but man, he's on a roll. I mean, even though coming on the short end of that match, he continues to look good, Professor.
Yes, indeed. J-Cat working his way into the hearts of these Quakertown fans. I have to hope the hat guy does have an offer for him. It's an offer J-Cat can happily refuse.
Stock up on your merchandise at each intermission show of every show, fans. Merrick Miami, 8x10s. You get Greg the Mechanic Manual t-shirts, Theo Ivory, as you saw in the first picture, Flash Carter, and more. At the intermission, fans of every Quakertown 3WA show, the wrestlers come out. You can even get an Around the Turnbuckle t-shirt, Professor.
That's my favorite, Al.
Ladies and gentlemen, your following contest is set for one fall.
And here we go. We are waiting the arrival of Felipe Jr., the Lucha King.
Looks like he's got someone with him, Professor. That might be the hyena.
That does indeed appear to be the hyena. These men no strangers to each other, seem to have formed some kind of alliance here. Felipe Jr. with a bit of a bad attitude tonight.
Yeah, well, Felipe Jr., I guess, is sick and tired of panhandling to the fans. And, he brought the hyena out here for some support. He's looking to take on Slayer. As fans, you all know there's an ongoing bounty for Slayer's head issued by the Hack Guy.
Speaking of Slayer, and there he is, the Jersey Shore Madman.
Straight jacket material is right, Professor, this time.
Now, Slayer's just, a little different. You say tomato, he'll rip your head off.
I say unorthodox. I say where's the guy with a big neck? That's what I want to say.
I think Slayer escaped those to get in the arena tonight.
Should be an interesting matchup, though, Professor. Two accomplished wrestlers in Felipe Jr. and Slayer.
Indeed, somewhat of a mashing of the styles. Slayer, an unorthodox but speedy, some would say almost flyer. Felipe Jr., of course, that great Lucha style.
Introducing first, accompanied by the hyena, weighing at 170 pounds, from Mexico City, Mexico, he is Los Aztecas God's favorite luchador, Lucha King,
I somewhat question that ad copy.
and his opponent, he weighs in tonight at 4 million swords, and he hails from the White Room. He is the Jersey Shore Madman. He is Slayer.
I think Slayer lost a few Zorkins there, Al.
He might have. Looking slim and trim for this match. Gonna be interesting, like you said, Professor. Interesting, these two styles clash. I'm interested to see how it goes.
Indeed, Slayer now being referee checking Slayer for any foreign objects. Slayer checking his nose for any foreign objects.
Right.
Oh!
The referee gets some extra, decoration for the match.
Well, I mean, you did ask Slayer to keep any foreign objects out of his hands, so... Slayer now, the first time in a long time that we've seen him without any sort of representation.
Yeah, no Brickhouse, no original Hack Guy. Let's see how he goes on his own.
See how strong you are, amigo?
Felipe Jr. calling for a test of strength.
That's interesting.
Come on, let's try this one.
Felipe Jr., of course, not impressed with Slayer's picking abilities, shall we say. Okay, we've got one hand in. And Felipe Jr. now a bit hesitant to take that other hand. He knows where it's been. And I know now we have the lock up now. Felipe pushing ahead early on. Slayer seeming to come back now. Felipe down to one knee. I believe Slayer has won that one, wouldn't you say, Al? Oh, stomps the hands for emphasis.
Oh, he brought him down.
And he did.
Looked like he was the stronger. Oh.
Wow, open hand palm strike from Felipe Jr. Has the arm now. Felipe Jr. going to the top. Wow, beautiful arm drag from the top rope there. Shades of that Lucha Libre style. Misses the lariat. Slayer rolling through. Felipe trying to Slayer somewhat kind of a slam. I don't think either man really quite got what they wanted out of that one.
Wait a minute.
What is he doing out here?
It's a hat guy, Professor.
Please don't tell me he has a mic. Damn it.
Let him talk.
In case you people might have forgotten, I still have a bounty on that psychopathic fellow's head. Stand back. So Felipe Jr., you can collect a lot of money if you put that idiot out of professional wrestling for good.
This is ridiculous.
For good.
Well, you know, he did the hat guy wrong, Professor. He was leading him down the right path and trying to keep him on the straight and narrow, and of course Slayer doesn't want nothing to do with him. Now he just wants to destroy the poor guy, so why not?
I see you've been drinking the hat guy's special Kool-Aid again. Slayer now chasing down Felipe Jr. And Hyena interjects himself. Come on, Raph. Where's the disqualification there? Referee checking on Slayer again. Why is this not a disqualification? I don't know. Arm off the apron there, hardest part of the ring. Felipe Jr. now wrenching the arm against the post. Again, why is the referee only counting and not throwing this match out?
Well, you know,
I do not understand this.
Well, since he's not, Felipe Jr. is taking advantage and working on a body part. That's old school. Takes his arm and now is working on it, Professor.
I think the State Athletic Commission needs to investigate this.
Here we go.
Back to the arm.
Yep.
Knees to the arm, nothing fancy there. Perhaps trying to dislocate the shoulder from the socket. And Felipe hammering away again. Gotta be trying to dislocate that shoulder. Remember, the hat guy didn't say if you beat Slayer. He said if you put Slayer out of wrestling.
Yeah, make no mistake about it, Professor. From what we've seen so far, it looks like Felipe Jr. is trying to put the man out, not in.
And he is, and I really have to question, why is this official giving so much leniency? Double arm DDT there, 1, 2. Count looked a little fast too, if you ask me. I think something's a little off here. Got the arm now tied up. The referee doing the right thing, asking him to get off the ropes, applying the count fairly. Maybe I'm giving the referee a little too harsh a treatment here, Al.
That's all right. D.L. Roberts, you know, he's not a regular referee. You know, it's not his forte, but you know what? I think he's doing a bang-up job so far, Professor. I don't know where you see any chicanery going on here.
Well, now I'm suspicious all over again if you think he's doing a good job. Felipe Jr. now firmly in control. Taking his eye off the front. There's the hyena. Come on, ref.
Well, the ref's obviously distracted on the other side of the ring, Professor. Out of frame, we can't see that.
And I'm sure you condone every bit of that, Al.
No, if the referee's not paying attention, you know, whatever happens behind the referee's back happens.
Exactly. Hard Irish whipping in for Felipe Jr. Great clothesline by Slayer. Off the rope now. Up. Felipe caught him. Cover 1, 2. 2 count only.
Right when Slayer looked like he was starting to get momentum back.
Felipe Jr. arguing the count.
Back to the arm.
Yeah, smart wrestling, if you can even call it that. I'd call it a hit. Now Felipe Jr. cradling that arm. Fujiwara Looking for the submission. It's loose. Back to the arm. Better in the center. Cover. 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee D.L. Roberts.
Still working on that arm, though.
Yes, indeed he is. Hoping that arm is the key to making him a few $100s richer.
Few hundred?
Do we even know what count he is?
I thought it was a few thousand.
Now it's the hat guy. Who knows?
Oh!
Tornado DDT from the top. That could be it. Slayer into the cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. Not enough body on body. No hook of the leg there for Slayer.
Slayer came out of nowhere with that tornado DDT.
Yes, he did. Slayer is a very instinctive wrestler, especially with no guidance. Oh, if that was a poke in the eyes. Come on, Raph.
That'll stop anybody, Professor. The old thumb to the eye.
Irish whip, reversal, kick to the gut.
Ow! Oh!
Swing away by Slayer there.
That could be it.
1, 2. What? That should be 3. Why is that not 3?
It is 3.
We've got a crooked zebra here. Finally, it's a 3 count. I'm turning this into a Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission. I think we've got a crooked zebra here.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't. He counted to 3. Slayer gets the win.
Surely he counted to 3. Pretty obvious he was giving Felipe Jr. all the time in the world. Get out. This stinks.
Well, Slayer wins.
Yes,
That's what matters.
the right outcome finally. But this is atrocious. If even the referees are going to fall for these bounce tricks by the hat guy, what chance does Slayer have going forward here in 3WA? Right now, he is a friendless and a lone man out there.
Yeah, well, he's, as the hat guy alluded to earlier, he is a psycho. And, you know, when you have a psycho on the loose, obviously he's injured from the damage that Felipe Jr. did earlier. When you have a psycho on the loose, all bets are off.
Absolutely, but again, Slayer is an island unto himself. He is hurting, and how much longer can he possibly go it alone against the hat guys now?
Upcoming live shows Saturday, August the 27th. We're back at Q Martin Picker Town for some great live 3WA action. Call for tickets. Call to reserve your tickets.
Is set for one
Main event time, Professor.
It is a #1 contenders match for the 3WA Heavyweight Championship. The winner of this match will wrestle main event Michael Mars next Saturday night at Rumble at Renegers.
A lot at stake, Professor, in this one.
Absolutely. Both of these men are within striking distance of the 3WA heavyweight title.
And fans, you are gonna have to excuse me, but I cannot help but not be biased during this match. Because I've been on the General Keisel bandwagon for a long time, and Professor, I hope and pray that he is the man with his hand raised at the end of this matchup.
I think the fans are used to your bias by now, Al.
What bias?
Never mind. General Keisel now out with his axe handle.
I used to love calling matches with you. You're starting to sound more like Mike Lucha.
Mike Bucciaroni is a fine and respected individual within the 3WA universe.
There he is, General Keisel. You know, I hope we see later on in this match, I hope we see his patented triple axe handle, Professor.
Oh, you mean that illegal move where he does a double axe handle, but he has the foreign object in his hands while he does it? Yeah, I'm sure you love that move, Al. How about you name the idea for it?
It's effective.
It's illegal!
Semantics.
That's semantics. Never mind.
No, sir, you're a dumbass.
Well, here we go. After that abusive entrance, Mr. Quaker now. The Roadblock, Chad McCoy, with Brickhouse in his corner.
Hometown favorite, of course.
Of course. Mr. USA, I'm sorry that's someone else that's probably copyrighted, but you know what I mean.
USA Strong.
A true patriot.
USA Strong Roadblock. Chad McCoy.
Yes, indeed he is.
I'm not going to deny, Professor, that this guy is, for lack of a better term, legend for WWA. And if anybody can, take on main event Michael Mars for the championship, this guy can do it. If anybody can get through General Keisel, this guy can do it.
Absolutely, the Roadblock former hardcore champion.
Introducing first, weighing out 247 pounds and hailing from a galaxy far
Not far enough to gas pig.
representing Order 66 General Keisel.
Fans telling Keisel exactly what they think of him.
His opponent is accompanied by Brickhouse.
Great ovation for Brickhouse.
Weighing at 309 pounds from Quakertown, Pennsylvania, the Roadblock, Chad McCoy.
Sure, hometown favorite. Fans are going to be behind him. Of course they are.
309 pounds.
But, I mean, what does that get you?
Whose scale was
He's got to win the match, Professor. And he's up against the guy who's been on a roll the past few months. And all he wants is gold.
That he does. General Keisel, as you will recall at our anniversary show, fans, interfered in the cage match, arguably costing main event Michael Mars the heavyweight championship. He did that, he said, purely because he wants to be the champion. All he's got to do now is get through the roadblock. And that is a pretty tall task, as we have seen.
And last month, then he took on main event Michael Mars one-on-one, and that ended in a no contest. So, I mean, the man obviously is hungry.
Hungry, and he hates Michael Mars, and the feeling is mutual. His fans firmly behind Roadblock here. Circling now, each man trying to psych out the other. Collar and elbow.
Oh.
Roadblock pushes off Keisel.
Two big bulls, Professor. He grabbed the hair.
What hair?
The hair on his chin. See?
He did there, I see that, but before...
That is not fair. Ref's not counting. Of course not.
No, well, the referee is probably going to give a lot of latitude here in the #1 contenders match and all, but I do have to question that, sure. Of course, we could always use the Gorilla Monsoon approach. There are no timeouts in wrestling.
Wait, he just rearranged his face there, Professor. You know, he almost pulled the beard right off of him.
Yeah, and here comes Roadblock. Huge right hand to the face. Both men on the outside. Again, I do imagine the referee will be very liberal with his count. Roadblock now gets Keisel back in the ring.
And he's right back out.
He's right back out the other side.
Well, he's getting them, chasing him around there. That's not a bad strategy.
It is a test of cardio. Who has the better cardio? Roadblock having to spend all this time chasing around Keisel. There you see Brickhouse, I'm sure, advising Roadblock, hey, don't do that. Get a hold of the man. And he puts an elbow right across the forehead of Keisel now. Roadblock whipping him back into the ring. Keisel maybe thinking about the other side. Nope, he's going to stand his ground. Here comes Roadblock now. Stepping back in, Keisel kicks the rope. That'll really mess up a hamstring there.
That'll ruin his weekend.
Yes, it will. Possibly other parts of the lower body, if you know what I mean. And now Keisel hammering away. Referee applying his count. That's a blatant choke.
Referee Bill's counting.
So yes, and Keisel now choking the man for fighting the referee.
Look at Brickhouse, he's beside himself.
As he should be. This is disgusting tactics.
Roadblock in a bad way, Professor.
Yes, he is. Keisel now once again choking him. And again, you may be asking, well, why isn't he disqualified? I don't think the referee wants to be the one to make a #1 contender on a disqualification, but he may have to here.
One thing Keisel's good at is, man, bending the rules so slightly, but never too much where he gets disqualified. He uses every advantage he can.
I'd call it malicious cheating myself. Big clothesline in the corner. Roadblock now whipped into the opposite side. Here comes Keisel.
Like a runaway train.
Yes, indeed. That's like getting hit with a freight train. Keisel beats that mare.
Look out, here we go.
Oh! Shades of the late turn heading there.
Might say he did that perfect.
You might. Cover 1.
Where the heck was referee Bill on that one?
Well, he was down. He was in position.
You're going to start making me want Lance.
Wouldn't that be something? Keisel arguing the count now. Pulling Roadblock back up. What's he thinking about here? Oh, great jawbreaker by Roadblock. In comes Keisel. Spine on the spine. That was a spine buster.
Wow. Look out.
Roadblock now, opposite side. Big elbow, but nobody home. Keisel now trying to regroup. Roadblock getting back to his feet slowly. Keisel has him.
Plants him down face first. Could be a cover here.
Could be. 1, 2.
Nope.
2.5 only.
Basically a reverse Russian leg sweep to the face.
Absolutely. Some would call that a flatliner. Shades of the late Chris Canyon.
Right?
Keisel now really digging deep, asking himself, what's it going to take here to put the man away and move on to main event Michael Mars. Trash talking now is Keisel.
Well, he shouldn't be doing that. I gotta say that. Roadblock's no slouch. You got a chance to put him away, you do it.
Just scraping his boot across the face.
Brickhouse doing there, Professor?
Brickhouse up on the apron now.
Yeah, you go berserk when Hack Guy does it.
Hat Guy's doing it for a distraction. Brickhouse.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Come on, he's a manager now. Wait a minute, Roadblock in position. Oh, no, what a miscommunication. Keisel moves out of the way. Brickhouse gets tagged by his partner and best friend, Roadblock.
Oh, there it is.
Axe handle.
The triple axe handle.
This is disgusting.
The triple axe handle.
2, no, 3. Oh.
#1 contender, Professor.
What a travesty. What a miscarriage of justice.
He got one on Brickhouse. He was distracting, and he got exactly what he deserved for infecting himself into the match. And then while the referee's back to turn off, what it is.
I'll be ready for you on Saturday. Don't forget what happened last time I saw you.
As I believe Keisel was telling the audience here, fans like it or not, General Keisel has stolen another one, and he will one-on-one with main event Michael Mars at Renegers for the 3WA Heavyweight Championship.
And what a matchup that's gonna be.
We of course. Wait a minute.
Congratulations by the former champ, maybe?
Maybe. Looks like it. Extending the hand.
Wishing him luck. No, he's got no love lost for Michael Mars.
No, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess. Handshake. There's a diabolical deal. And fans, we will have coverage of that show in Renegers in the next couple of weeks or so.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Roadblock
And Brickhouse helping Roadblock back to the locker room as he was on the receiving end of the triple axe handle.
Yeah, the patented triple axe handle. We'll get Roadblock checked out, fans. I'm sure he's going to be okay. And that is our show.
Join us, fans, at the Q-Mart August the 27th for some more exciting 3WA action. Get your tickets early. They go fast. That is this August 27th. And join us every fourth Saturday of every month at the Q-Mart for great 3WA wrestling action. The tickets call 215-362-7184. And don't miss Around the Turnbuckle on 2M1L Media on YouTube. Sundays at 6.
For Big Al, this is the Professor saying thank you very much once again, fans. We're signing off. Have a good night.